Imagine you're in court, expecting the usual legal jargon, when suddenly the defendant decides to go full-action hero. This isn't your typical courtroom drama. This is the story of Deobra Redden, who turned a sentencing hearing into a wild, acrobatic attack. Buckle up, because you won't believe how this legal circus unfolded. On a seemingly normal day in January 2024, in a Las Vegas courtroom, Deobra Redden, a three-time felon, was up for sentencing. But instead of quietly accepting his fate, Redden decided to literally jump over the judge's bench. That's right, he launched himself Superman style at Judge Mary Kay Holthus, tackling her to the ground in an attempt to, well, who knows? Maybe he thought he could argue his case from above. Chaos ensued. Court officials wrestled Redden to the ground, and he was quickly charged not just with his initial crime, but also with attempted murder, battery on a protected person, and a few other charges for good measure. Here's where it gets even more bizarre. Redden was back in front of Judge Holthus just days later, this time looking like he was ready for a medieval joust, with restraints and a spit mask. Talk about courtroom fashion. Redden was sentenced to 19 to 48 months for the initial battery charge, but the big show was just starting. A grand jury indicted him on attempted murder, intensifying the legal drama. His defence? He was in a delusional state due to untreated mental health issues. His foster mother and sister spoke out, shedding light on his struggles with schizophrenia and bipolar disorder. But the court found him competent to stand trial, setting the stage for a trial that would be anything but ordinary. Fast forward to September 2024, the trial begins, but before we get to jury selection, Redden throws another curveball. He pleads guilty, but mentally ill to all but the attempted murder charge. Judge Holthus herself testified, recounting the attack, adding a personal touch to this already personal affair. And then, in a courtroom twist, Redden changes his plea to guilty but mentally ill for the attempted murder charge too, just as the trial was about to kick off. Now, here's the finale. On December 10th, 2024, Redden, who once leapt over justice, was sentenced to a whopping 26 to 65 years in prison. He stood before the court claiming, "I'm not an evil guy," but with a sentence that long, his next courtroom appearance might be in the next century. This case has left us with more questions about justice, mental health, and courtroom security than answers. But one thing's for sure, Deobra Redden's leap into infamy will be remembered for years to come. From courtroom acrobatics to a life sentence, this case has it all. If you found this dive into legal madness as captivating as we did, smash that like button, subscribe for more wild tales from the world of law and beyond, and let us know in the comments, have you ever seen a courtroom turn into a circus like this? Keep watching for more unbelievable stories where truth is stranger than fiction.